Hey everybody, welcome back to Frostpunk. There's 4 people being treated, 5 people being treated, 10 homeless. So we do need to build some more tents, but we need more wood for that. Doing fine, all things considered, says David Rickworth. Get a move on, chaps. There's still plenty of work to do. So what's going on, hunters? Coming in, you're getting 15 food a day. Is that enough, though? Is how much?
Cold is coming.
Okay, brace yourself. Cold is coming. So it's getting colder. It's definitely getting colder. So it was negative 20 degrees earlier. Now it's negative 40 degrees. So let's think about what's our food situation. Not this. The economy. Yeah, what's the food? So food ration gain 30 per day. Food consumption is 80 per day. So we need more incoming raw food. We can turn 15 raw food into 30 food rations, but we need to eat more than that. So I have 5 more idle workers. I could build another hunter's hut. To try to get more food? More incoming food? But I actually can't because that costs 20 wood. It's so cold, better not go outside without a good reason. The temperature's starting to make life really difficult. Well, it's gonna go up by 10 degrees tomorrow. That's still not great. What's the temperature overlay? Yeah, suddenly everything's chilly. Things that were livable before are now not really livable. We got some cold things over here. These people are going to get sick. Yeah, this is very cold. If it's very cold, high risk of falling ill, low risk of becoming gravely ill, let's not work this zone right now, guys. Go back. Let's not be out there. Is there anywhere I can put you? I mean, I don't think so. I think everything is full. I think it would tell me if it wasn't full. Yeah, you guys just come back. We don't need that coal. We're good for coal for 2 days, okay? What you guys can do, you could actually work these wood crates. They're close by. It's again very cold, so actually should not do that. Sorry, guys. Just stay inside. There comes our hunters. So we do have some wood coming in. So to remember, we need 10 wood for research. For researching the sawmills. But I also need to build a beacon, which we're researching. I need homes. So let's consider building a tent. It is bad for them because this is pretty cold. But maybe being in a tent here is better than being homeless. Probably not, honestly. I might want to prefer to be next to the generator. Let's extend the street a little bit. I could put that that gathering zone over here. Excuse me. Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Let's We do need to build that child shelter. I am aware. Thank you, game. Thank you for telling me. Let's put down a gathering post. 15 wood, 5 steel. That's okay. Put down a gathering post. Here. It is adjacent to the street. You shut up. Put it here. People are working on that. Beacon researched. Okay, this allows us to build a beacon. Wood crates are depleted. Stop depleting the wood crates, you guys. I need the wood crates. Generator overdrive, huh? Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. Research is grouped into tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade, so that's what we saw before. You have to research this thing before you can unlock those. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, the generator will explode. Okay, so let's look at our temperatures. Temperatures is pretty chilly out here, right? So we could put it in overdrive. Generator stress level will rise, but let's have that happen. Can we see any changes? Okay, we can see some changes. Now some of these things are livable. We need to learn a technology. Let's learn sawmills, of course. We need to build the beacon. I thought that took wood. It didn't seem like it took wood. Did it not take wood? Let's see about that beacon. The beacon. Alright, so it has to be on a specific spot, right? Not adjacent to street, not... Yeah, so... It doesn't need to be in a certain spot, it just needs to be... I thought it went to a dedicated spot. But I guess not. Not adjacent to street. Well, let's build out the street then. That will cause a problem because it will interact with that. That's not cool. Let's take another look. The beacon. I can put it here. If I extend this street out, I could put it over here. I mean, I don't have to put it at the edge. For some reason, I was thinking you had to put it at the edge, though. Maybe you don't. Thought you had to put it at the edge. Is that my fault for not understanding? Allows us to send scouts to search the wilderness for goods and survivors and bring them to the city. Lookouts will also spot incoming groups. I think I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about some kind of like elevator. You don't need to build that to the edge. Okay. 20 wood, 35 steel. Let's build it here. Is that a... It's a work zone, right, though? Like, that's where people work. I probably don't want to put it too far out. Maybe here, then, is better? Excuse me, game? Why did you do that? Alright. Day is over. The shift is over.
The shift is ending.
We do have a lot of people that still need... Okay, yeah, so... There, you guys can work that. We should build the... Don't want to build too much if I'm going to end up wasting crates or running out of... Let's say there's 85 wood there. If so, I think we're okay. Oh, and we also have wood here, so yeah. Let's build that, child shelter. 20 wood and 5 steel. It can fit in right here. Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us, the Frostland. Alright, there's the beacon. Alright, what do we see? This is our city. It's a gloomy cave. This is the Lost Expedition. That is part of the quest. Send scouts here to learn more about this place. Numerous tents. We can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expedition. Well, we don't have scouts yet. We also have a gloomy cave. There's a dark cave entrance visible on the hillside. We think we saw a faint wisp of smoke coming from it, but it's gone now. Go directly to the beacon to deploy a new unit. Go to the city. So you're going to try to tell me about the beacon. Yeah. The beacon gives you access to the world outside the city. You can explore it with scouts deployed through the beacon panel. The beacon allows you to explore Frostland with scouts. Click on the beacon's base to open the beacon panel and create scout teams. Scouts are self-sufficient and can venture great distances from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown on through the icons in the upper right corner. To deploy scouts, select a site icon, and then click on the green arrow button. Go directly to the beacon to deploy a new unit. Yes, please. Oh, I need 40 wood and 5 workers, so I need wood to be able to create a scout troop. Okay, well, we can do that next time then. So let's just power through the night. Excuse me. Ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. Alright. So, can we orient... How did we orient ourselves? Yeah, that's fine. That is the correct orientation. Got confused by the giant beacon. Stress level is not too bad. Children cared for. The children's shelter is ready and the children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Hope rises. Alright. We do need food. We have a day's rations of food before we're really in trouble. You guys, that's not great. Maybe we should have learned soup. Let's learn soup, you guys. We should have learned soup a long time ago, actually. It's probably a real bad decision on my part. Let's learn soup. We'll be able to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Yeah, it's time for soup, you guys. Soup can now be served in the cookhouses.
New law is signed.
There's the cookhouse. We're now serving soup, please. Yes. Anything to calm the growling stomach, just like in London. I hate soup. All my life it's been thin gruel and empty promises. Well, would you like soup or would you like no food at all? Because those are the options I've given you. We have some sick people. Okay, we have the sick people, but they can't be treated because there's people in hospital. Okay. The generator is beginning to get a little fatigued. We survived another night. That has to count for something. At least we're alive. Not everyone's so lucky. There's the temperature will rise. When the temperature rises, we will turn the generator overdrive off.
Work time. Get moving.
I think this is telling me there's a coal deficiency. And we're not bringing in enough coal. Sawmill has been researched. Build a sawmill near frozen trees to start cutting them down for wood. You know what? I don't like how high that's getting, so let's turn the overdrive off, please. Alright, we have 43 wood now, so we can build a scout team. And we can send them to the Lost Expedition. Please go. 11 hours to arrive. Get out there, please. Scout unit number 1 has been sent to the Lost Expedition. A note of thanks. We wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you've created, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Hope will rise slightly. Okay, you guys are gathering. You guys are gathering. You guys are gathering. We need more people because we need to send out more hunters, and we can't send out hunters. Do we really have a coal deficiency? No, but that's... Let's check the economy for coal, please. Steel coal management. Coal gain 240 per day, coal consumption 144 per day. Maybe that's not telling me we have a deficiency. I'm just confused about that red outline. We do have no food though, so you know what? I think I am going to build, if we can, once we get 20 wood, I'm trying to build another hunter's hut, and then we will find workers for it. Steel wreckage has been depleted. And now the only thing over here is the wood crates. Alright, we should have the wood now for another hunter's hut. There you go. Build that for me, please, someone. Well, quitting time.
Labors, people. The work day is up.
But that means the, yeah, that's... Thankfully, this was right here. I was just going to check on them, but they have 2 hours to reach those, that group. So we don't have a research, huh? We messed up and didn't build a research. Didn't build a research. What am I talking about? Didn't set a research. So we have the steam hub, allows us to build steam hubs. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones. Consumes extra coal. The heaters allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Raises their temperature. Consumes coal. There's the beacon. Faster gathering. The coal thumper. The steel works, extracts iron ore. Or the hunter's gear. Thanks to better snowshoes and enhanced camouflage, hunters setting out from the hunter's hut will return with more raw food from each hunt. Yes, please. I would like to start that if I could. Okay, it did take the wood. I did see we had 26, now we have 16. I do need to put people here, though. So... I need to find a place to take them from. Let's drop this. Let's take 5 workers from each of these gathering zones. And let's put them in the hunter's hut, if you could. Unfortunately, I think we've missed that shift. I think they've already set out. Yeah, our coal is depleting faster than we're bringing... Well, right now it is, because we're not actively getting any coal in, because our people aren't working. Scouts have reached the Lost Expedition. Once they reach an unexplored site, scouts will wait for your orders. To issue them, click the highlighted icon. The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them back to the city. Search might provide resources, so let's explore that area. A happy reunion. We entered the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packing and ready to go. Sites discovered: crash site, sturdy shelter. Escort the survivors to the city, send the survivors to the city. So if we escort them, the scouts will set out towards the city and bring the survivors quickly and safely. So I think we bring in 3 children, 9 engineers, and 22 workers. Survivors will set out towards our city on their own. It will take longer, and some of them may die. Let's bring them back. Unfortunately, that's more mouths to feed, to be honest with you. That's kind of a problem. So there's a sturdy shelter over here. A bulky, cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. Several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They're probably our machines. Let's hope so. We had to leave a number of supplies in them after the crash. And then there's the gloomy cave. So I'm thinking maybe go to the crash site next. Running low on food, you guys. What did it take to build a sawmill? 10 wood. Just 10 wood. Turns frozen trees into usable materials, producing up to 80 wood per standard workday. I mean, I already have this here, so... Building will block place for an important facility. Why do you say that? What is this important facility? It's not a sawmill. As I can see, that says iron. That says. Let's look at the research. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Yeah, I understand that. Sawmill, sawmill upgrade, sawmill range. A steam sawmill? Is that what goes there? The wall drill? I don't know what goes in that spot. So it's hard for me to understand what I would be blocking. It's a problem with playing the game for the first time. Yeah, so this says, like, coal, right? That's trees. Maybe that's coal, maybe that's steel. That's a way to escape, I think. That's the thing I'm thinking of, the escalator, elevator thing. So what's here? Are there frozen trees, like, in a crack? In the ice? I don't know. I'd love to put it here. That would be sweet. That would get, like, everything. I would have to build to there, though. So that's kind of the problem. I guess what I should do is put it down, and then I can build the road to it. Will it let me do that? Not adjacent to street, yeah. This will destroy resources. This will destroy resources. That will destroy resources. This has pretty good coverage if I just tuck it in there. Not a great line, though, so maybe this is a better spot right there. Pop that down, and then we can send the street diagonal. Yeah, there you go. Now you should be connected to street. Scout number 1 have returned safely to the city. They've got 9 engineers, 22 workers, and 3 children with them. You can disband the scouts or send them back out. Let's give it a quick pause. I will put those people to work. Workers, get in there. Workers, get in there. Workers, get in there. I do have some children that probably can't fit in the child shelter. Children 0 of 15. Children not in child shelters 3. So there's 3 people that can't fit. Do have some idle workers and idle engineers though. Should probably be building another hunter house thing. What is it to research? We are researching the hunter's gear, sure. But what can make me the hot house? There it is, the hot house. So we can grow more food. I think that's a great idea, and that also gives us bunk house, so we can put more people, because now we're going to have homeless people. Yeah, 34 homeless. So we need to research that fairly soon and upgrade some of these tents to bunk houses, and then also build a hot house. Let's look at the map, and let's send out our scouts to the crash site. It'll take 20 hours to get there. There's the new people. There they are coming home. People from our convoy reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there also be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. Search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Alright, so what is that? Find another settlement. You want us to go over here to the sturdy shelter. Well, you know what? We're too busy going to the crash site. So, about that. Alright, it's work time, people. Get to it. What's the temperature situation? It is kind of chilly out there. We have 5 sick. So we could potentially, we could use another medical post as well, but we don't have the wood for that right now. Once we build the sawmill, we can start working on getting that in though. See these people, I like these people trudging this way. Probably not the best use of your time, guys. Moderate risk of falling ill. It is cold out there, isn't it? Okay, have we built the sawmill yet? There it is, the sawmill is ready. So let's staff it with engineers maybe, and 1 worker. I don't know if engineers, are they more efficient at things? Or is it just like they can do some jobs that the regular workers can't do? We are running out of food. So we should think about building another hunter hut. Once we have 20 wood now, so much hunting that needs to be done around here. That can just slot in there. It's fairly large though. It's not adjacent to street. About that. Need that food coming in. Alright, we have some wood in now, so let's build another medical post. Maybe maybe over here. Steel wreckage is depleted now. So the only thing that's available now from this gathering spot are the wood crates. Got lots of wood. We can start building some homes, maybe. This building can't support another expedition. Alright, there's the hunter's house. We need to put some people in there. We only have 6 workers, though. So, honestly, I'd like to take the 1 worker out of the sawmill. Put them in here. How many do I need? I need, 8 more. Let's take 3 away from these gathering spots. 3 each. 8 of them in there, and the rest, the other guy can go in here. A lot of sick people, a lot of hungry people, homeless people. We need a tent. Shove a tent here. Shove a tent here. I do need to build a street as well. Go. There's your street. Also need to unpause it. I mean, that sawmill is doing great work. We're just loaded up with hunter gear research. Great. So we got that done before their shift. Hunters from the hunter's hut will return with 20 up to 20 raw food. But let's go ahead and build or research drawing boards. Costs 50 wood, which we don't have. Takes 8 hours to do, so let's wait till we have 50 wood. Wood crates depleted, gathering post depleted. Okay, so those wood crates are gone. That means this gathering post is gone. Where is the dismantle building button? So we get 12 wood back and 4 steel. We have 50 wood now, so we can learn this. Allows us to research tier 1 technologies. Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperatures in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Let's heat some homes. We'll have to start heating one of the cold homes within 2 days and then keep them heated for 2 days. Let's heat all the homes. Or I won't address this right now. I literally can't address this right now, so I'm sorry. That did rise. That did make discontent rise. I understand. I mean, I guess we could overdrive the generator. We have a good amount of coal, right? The coal situation is okay. We're not using as much coal as we are. We're making more coal than we're using, so we could deal with that. We could also put 3 more workers in here. Could put 3 workers in here. Actually, we need put engineers in the medical post. So let's take them from the sawmill. How many was that? There, 5 available. Yeah, it says right there. Okay, let's put workers in the sawmill. I kind of need that. Put the people in the medical post. Let's go ahead and turn overdrive on. Build some homes. Got some hunters' huts going on. Not very efficient. What's wrong? People are sick. Cookhouse, we don't have the incoming raw food for that. Let's go ahead and play out the night. And when it started the next work shift, we'll probably end the episode and start again in the next. You have some homeless people, that's understandable. Love to help you out, but I guess I can. And we have plenty of wood coming in from the sawmill, so I could build you a couple tents. Wouldn't be good housing, but at least wouldn't be homeless. Scouts have reached the crash site. That's where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. We could get some raw food and some wood. Let's explore. Plenty of priceless supplies in the wreckage of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Sorry, guys. We will take 44 raw food, I think that is, and 162 wood. So, does that have to come back? Or do I don't just automatically get it, right? No. So they have it. Yeah, they have those supplies. So I need to take them and tell them to return. Close that report, please. Okay, I click on our city. I click on the guys. Tell them to come back. Come back with that raw food, please, and the wood. And then speed forward time. Got some sick people, not gravely sick. Speed forward time until about 5 a.m. Yeah, so I think this is a good time to end this episode. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.